This is a Heart and Hand production.
Hello everyone, my name's David Edgar, I'm the host of Heart and Hand, the Rangers podcast, and I'm joining you tonight after Rangers defeated Kilmarnock by 3-0 at Rugby Park, and great to get back to winning ways after the midweek disappointment. And the manager made some changes to the side. James Taverner dropping out, he'd been ill according to Danny Rule, but he also brought back Mo Diamande. And it wasn't a classic game. At times I thought it was probably the least entertaining thing that I've seen on primetime Saturday night television since Noel's house party, but it was Rangers showed in bits what this side could be capable of doing. Early on, Kilmarnock went for it. Rangers sort of fairly straightforwardly, although we were indebted to Connor Barron, who was excellent throughout, for a goal line clearance after Bruce Anderson burst through. Rangers still have this issue. All our centre-backs with balls over the top. Anderson got through, but Barron tracked it. Great defensive instinct, cleared it off the line. Flag went up, but he would have been onside. He started from inside his own half. The start of many poor decisions tonight. Both sides suffered from it. Kevin Clancy and team were awful. But Rangers took the lead midway through the half, and it was Bojan Miovski, and boy did he need a goal. And it was a typical striker's goal. And Chris Boyd was raving about the finish at half-time because there's not really a lot on. And you actually see in the movement leading up to the goal the lack of confidence he had, because Rangers, it's a misplaced pass from Kelly. He intercepts it and he gets caught in two minds. You can see it. Does he drive on and have a shot? Does he play it out wide? And in the end, Rangers sort of end up playing it round Kilmarnock. Diamande takes it into the box, holds it, spins it back to him. And with no backlift from no angle, he just toe pokes it, to use the technical term, and it goes in past the keeper who can't see it until it's too late. It's a really clever finish, and you know what they say, once you get one, these things come along. But Rangers did get a bit lucky when Mo Diamande brainlessly pulled back David Watson on the edge of the box. VAR didn't intervene. They could have. We would have had no complaints had a penalty been given for that. And Rangers picked up 2 yellow cards for absolutely nothing at the end of the first half. Nasser Jiga got booked for a standard challenge on the middle of the park. Then Bojan Miovski got booked for absolutely nothing. Clancy is an appalling ref. He has been an appalling ref for a number of years, and yet he's still allowed to destroy matches the way he does. But just at the start of the second half, Rangers doubled their lead just after the Diamande incident, and it was a lovely goal. Sweeping move by Rangers. Fair's fair, good advantage by Clancy, but Nico Raskin brought the ball forward. It ends up with Bojan Miovski in the box. He turns inside past the defender and then puts it low past the goalkeeper, coming back across him. Again, a clever finish. And hey, you wait a while for a goal and then two come along at once. And that was a Bojan Miovski I think we all thought we were getting. I certainly did. That's the guy I remember, and hopefully now we'll begin to see that from him, because he is a good finisher. He knows where the goal is. There's this myth that all his goals are just balls over the top. It's not true. He got goals like that against us and against Celtic, but he had a lot of goals like that for Aberdeen. And then actually Rangers for about 5-10 minutes were totally dominant, forcing some saves from the goalkeeper, and I thought we were going to go on and give them a bit of a doing, but then we just stopped. And for 60 to 75 minutes, Kelly were dominant. They had a lot of the ball. Rangers were sloppy, giving the ball away. And we were indebted to Jack Butland for 2 terrific saves, because it changes the whole complexion of the game. Stuart Kettlewell got sent off. He was very angry about something. I'm not quite sure what. And then substitute Mikey Moore killed the game. What a player this boy is. Don't fall in love with lone players, but it's very difficult not to. He is a terrific player. We'd known the buzz and the hype about him when he came up from England, and at the start of the season, I think people were quite rightly saying, I don't see it. He was misused by Russell Martin. I could say that, but a few. Danny Rules come in and freed him up, and straight away, just back from injury, gets the ball, drives into the box, beautiful finish. Good move from Danilo as well to open up the space, and it's 3-0. We should have had a fourth. Manny Fernandez, who was decent, brings the ball forward. He slips it through to Danilo, who plays a lovely pass into into Mikey Moore, who finishes from an acute angle, but they give a foul on VAR for absolutely nothing, right? A coming together between two players, complete crap, and a great goal taken away for no reason. So my gripes about officials apart, a very pleasing one. I'll never complain about a victory like that. Rugby Park's a difficult place for us to go over the years, and I'm pretty happy. I think what we've seen on kind of social media and stuff over the last week is that for Rangers fans that we're kind of caught between extremes. I think it is possible to say, right, okay, I'm seeing some progress, but we're not where we need to be. And I think we are. We are beginning to see some progress. Progress is not as quick as we'd like it to be, but progress tends to be incremental. And it does mean you get disappointments like the other night, and it does mean me going off like the someone who's needing their lithium after that 60 to 75 minute period. But I think that, we are beginning, because we're still short of a lot of players, not only the players that are coming in January. So while I don't think we can say, yay, we won 3-0, everything's great, I think you can say, okay, there's slight improvements here and there. There's a long way to go in other areas. We still badly need reinforcements. But Rangers didn't ruin our weekend. They won comfortably at a bogey ground. I'm a happy punter. Anyway, thank you for joining me, and I'll talk to you again on Thursday night after our next trip to the Europa League. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.